Da, 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 da. Excuse me. Right. Just waiting for these guys to give me an invite. I can join. I'm unable to join at the moment. What I will do is I will share this quickly. Da, da, da. I just had an invite. No. I think they've invited my old account. Right, I've got in. Oh, what's going on with my Discord? There we go. Spectate. Oh, I haven't gone to the game yet, that's why. Yeah, I'm just waiting for these guys to do what they need to do. We'll have a little quick look down the grid. DDM Drive, I think he may have upgraded his paint from the last round. Painty Boys paint, that really stood out last round. That's a very nice looking paint. Zip plant. We get down here, and where was I? Zip plant, so we go to DDM Jam. PSUK JP. Mr. Leachy. Scorpion. LS Carbon. Porcupine. Viper the Boss. And I think we just had someone else join. We did. SRD Shredder. Yeah, I'm just waiting so I can spectate. We have a 5-lap qualifier. Right. So last round we was at the Indianapolis Speedway, the Brickyard. This round we have made our way to Miami Homestead Road Circuit, where they're going to be doing, and I'll let you know right now, they will be doing 55 laps. Damage is set to fuel and tyres, just so they don't have to keep getting restarts. Spectate, I'll spectate the qualifying. There'll be a rolling start, 1 lap at 80 miles per hour, and then the leader will go from go at the line. The last round was pretty intense. Really good battles going on. If you haven't already, you can follow these guys on Twitter. You can also follow them on Facebook. I think they have Instagram as well. And you can also follow them on Discord, which I will drop in the chat for you. So if you do want to get involved in some of their stuff that they've got going on, you're more than welcome. They have a charity event coming up soon. I think it's on the 28th, where they'll be sending some trophy trucks around Long Beach. Again, you know, get involved. It's going to be fun. I think they've got 2 lobbies already of people. But yeah, it's definitely something, you know, potentially want to get involved in. So what I'll do is I'll drop the link in the stream now. Okay. That is a link to their Discord. I will copy that. Share that throughout the night. It looks like we're getting ready to go. So this is their qualifying session. Get this map out of the way for you guys so you can see what's going on. So it's set to ghosted so no one gets interrupted with each other and no one gets dirty laps. This time around it is a locked tune, so everyone is running identical tunes. However, I do think there's slightly different brake pressures for each tune to accommodate for each driver. So making their way onto the embankment for the first time. This is going to be their out lap. They then have 4 laps to get their best qualifying time in. You'll be seeing these cars hit around the 200 miles per hour mark tonight. Absolutely love the sound of them V8s. Oh, 2 drivers off in the background there, getting it slightly wrong in the braking points for turn 1. We see who our current leader is. Currently it's JP. We're on lap 2 of qualifying. Brilliant looking paints on the grid. Mr. Creamed, welcome to the stream. Make our way around some of these cars, shall we? Let's get on board with Yuku. Has a very smart looking paint. They just started lap 3 of 5 for their qualifying. I can see this first turn being a tricky one to get correct in these cars. As you can see, for the first 2 laps, drivers have been running wide into turn 1. I mean, these cars aren't the best cars to get around a road circuit. They are, you know, staggered chassis or going left. But we'll jump on board with somebody else. We'll get on board with... Who should we get on board with? Oh, get a loop bait back up. We'll get on board with a random person. Scorpion. Go and jump on board with Scorpion. Scorpion in that red and black Toyota. There should be some really close lap times this evening. I mean, they've got a long race ahead. They've got 55 laps of this circuit. But it's not for the faint-hearted. You'll be seeing drivers make several pit stops throughout the night. And as mentioned, they don't have simulation damage on, so if there is an incident, nobody will be getting any damage unless they have it turned on their own settings, and then to which they would end up getting damage. We're on lap 4 or 5. Scorpion getting it wrong into the hairpin there as they make their way out onto the embankment for the last time. What's the quickest time at the moment? We'll have a quick look. The quickest speed is 186 miles per hour by Leachy. Quickest lap time is by LMP Amoeba. 1:14.0. Oh, sure if we just had a disconnect then. Normally only get that when you have someone disconnect. No, everyone's still here by the look of it. Change car. We'll jump on board with. Let's get on board with Andy, the actual organizer of the event. But at present, your leader is LMP. That could all change before the last car crosses the line, though. How is everybody's evening? How have we all been? Still currently, your leader is, or was, LMP. And then I think it was...
My name's Jeff.
My name is not Jeff. Doing good, cheers. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. I feel really good today. Had plenty of sleep. Been in a good mood all day. But yeah, I feel good. And I'm getting to stream NASCAR. I love NASCAR. I absolutely love it. Yeah, really enjoy NASCARs. Hope you've been all right. Hope you're doing well. So you guys have managed to get me up to a massive 436 followers, which is bloody amazing. And my goal for this, my goal is 500. I've got a subscribe goal of 50 over the year. That's just my goal between start and the end of the year. To achieve something. Got him! What you need creamed is this. Look, I'll show you what you need. Oh no, I can't show you actually. I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. In fact, I will do it just for you. Where is it? This one. It's this one. I'll go in here. What have I got? Where's my downloads? You'll like this. Can I? Hold on. I'll break it. Oh no, I didn't break it. Hey! Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, don't get done for copyrights now, will you? You know what Twitch is like. Twitch is good like that. I was trying to do something. I don't know what I'm doing. I broke it. I just won't do it. I've got it on the other setup. I won't do it on here though. I just don't want to mess anything up. I do appreciate the host. Hello everybody that's stopped by and got involved. Good luck to all the drivers that are racing tonight. So as mentioned, they got 55 laps. A long race tonight. They also only have the tyre set to fuel, not tyres, damage, sorry, set to fuel and tyres. So, you know, there's no real simulation damage. Just hope all the drivers have got it turned off on their own settings, because otherwise it'll override the lobby settings. And they will end up picking up damage. Yeah, because Forza's good like that. And then, yeah, they got one pace lap. At 80 miles per hour. I'll presume they're going to be too wide throughout the whole lap. And then the drivers, the lead driver will be going at the line, and then you can pass after you've crossed the line yourself. But yeah, it's going to be intense, so be sure to stick around. And if there's anybody you want me to jump on board with throughout the evening, just let me know and I'll switch their car for you. I will try and cover as many drivers as possible. Sometimes it's not always easy. My name is Jeff. I don't know if you can see the text scrolling across the bottom of my screen there, but if you want to get involved in the competition, my name is Jeff. I'll be giving away at the end of the month a Tom Ingram signed BTCC t-shirt. To enter, just use some bits or subscribe, and if you gift a subscription, whoever you gift it to gets entered into the list as well. There is currently 26 entries into this so far. So there's only a few days left until the end of the month, so if you did want to get involved. How has everybody's evening been? What have you all been up to? Look out. Postcode Tom's in here. Oh god, I'm in trouble. Woody, Badger, Delta, Creamed. Pit Stop, they're all here. Good evening, everybody. You guys wouldn't mind sharing the stream where possible, that would be much appreciated. Trying to get it out there as much as we can. I stream, how many days a week do I stream? I stream this for Pit Stop UK once a month. I stream every Thursday as well. Every Saturday and every Sunday. Yeah, it looks like we're getting ready to go. Yeet! Look out! Creamed with the yeet. That's another entry to the list. So 27 entries now. Creamed really wants this t-shirt. 27 entries. Do appreciate that. Oh, they're just waiting for me to ready up. There you go. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by, getting involved. If you see a yeet moment throughout the night, send a yeet in the chat. Like this. As you can see, they're just arranging the grid now. Get going. You've got 12 rounds of the Nascar. Hostile Badger of the Yeet. Badger wants the t-shirt as well. Look out, they're going in. These boys are having an argument here. Hostile Badger. Entry 28. Yeah, boy. Page. Another entry. Entry 29. There's a bit off here. 29 entries so far. These boys are going in. Throughout the whole period of the month, these two have just gone in at each other. They want this t-shirt. They want to get involved. Oh, just waiting for me to spectate again. If somebody could save the replay for this event, be much appreciated. Oh, and just quickly, guys, if any of you have YouTube, which I'm pretty sure every bloody one has YouTube nowadays, I have a YouTube channel, and I've been making my own videos, sticking them on YouTube. What I'll do is if I share the channel, if you wouldn't mind giving it a little once over and see what you think. If it's a bit of you, then hit the subscribe button. If not, I appreciate you stopping by anyway. What am I doing? What an idiot, didn't even save my channel. just put my own Twitch channel in my own stream. What a mong. If you want a mong, get us a bean. Right, let's try this again. There we go. Correct one.
My name is Jeff.
Plenty of Jeffs out here. Copy. Go to this. And there is a link to Psuk UK's Discord. If you do want to get involved, there's a link there to go and head over and check it out. But we are away under the pace car for race 2 of 12 rounds. They do 1 round a month. Oh, Mr. Leachy there getting it slightly wrong on the grass. Your finishing order for the qualifying was LMP Amoeba. Then we have Assassin, Drive, Shredder, Bleachy in this bright yellow car here. Then we have Sainty Boy in the Scooby-Doo car. I love a bit of Scooby-Doo. Then we make our way down into 7th. It's East Stangman. DDM Jam in 8th. Had a really good drive last time out. PS UK Andy in 9th. PS UK JP in 10th. 11th is LS Carbon. 12th is LS Yuku. LS Apex in 13. Zip Plant in 14. Viper Boss in 15. Scorpion in 16. Porcupine in 17. LMP Vector in 18. And that makes out your grid. So what we do is we jump up the front here. Actually, that's going to be a really good view. I'll stay on this for a moment. See these guys starting to line up too wide now as they approach the line. Good evening, Charlie. How are you? Tech resolution stream is laggy. Not on my end, it's not. Damn, missed it by a few minutes. No, it's only just starting. It's literally starting now. And it's green as we approach turn 1 for the first time at 55 laps. These guys are seriously bunched up into turn 1. Plenty of smoke, lots of lockups, some sideways action. Contact is made. Nobody loses any positions. Cream does another entry to the t-shirt. 30 now. As they make their way down into turn 3, still plenty of action. You see Sainty Boy there running slightly on the grass. Got back home, loaded up the game right as the race was starting. Oh, was you meant to be racing this evening? You was, wasn't you? Ah. But still out in front is LMP. Second is Shredder. Third is Assassin. Fourth is Leachy. Fifth is DDM Jam. Sixth is Drive. We'll jump on board with Drive. As they make their way round to the start-finish line for the second time. You know, they've got a long way to go. There was a 55-lap race this evening. I was sending it in the background there. Not sure who that was sending it. Not Sainty Boy, wasn't LS. It might have been Zip Plant sending a big yeet up the inside of Sainty Boy. Jump on board with Zip Plant quickly. As you can see, there's a really close race at the moment. We're only early on into the race so far, just 2 laps in. as the drivers approach the hairpin for the second time and out onto the embankment. This is where you see these guys really pick up some speed. They should be hitting around the 190 to 200 mile an hour mark before they have to get to the braking zone. Yes, sadly, but I'll happily watch. If there's anybody you want me to jump on board with throughout the evening, just let me know and I'll scroll across to them for you. I will try and cover as many people as possible, but with all streaming it is quite difficult. Going into turn 1 for the third time. See, just there in the background, there's a battle going into turn 1. Get the map up quickly, see how close everybody is. You can see there's a little bit of a gap starting to break between first and second now. Everybody's still fairly bunched up at the moment. We'll jump on board with Leachy. Jump on board any battle. It's hard. There's battles everywhere. At the moment, where we're so early on into the race, everyone's just so bunched up. It is slightly wiggly on the exit of the hairpin there. Lost him any real time though. This. Oh, I'll read that in a little while. Let's get this map up. The drive looking for a move around the outside of Leachy there. Contact is made. There's a few sparks. Drive is on the grass, and that's allowed Sainty Boy to get on the back of these two now. Drive gets the manoeuvre done. See the nose of Jam's car, not Drive's car there, really sinking down to the ground as they brake so hard into that hairpin. So we're on lap 6. We've got 50 laps to go. They did one rolling start lap. You see these guys are really like pushing each other now. Sainty Boy's right on the back of them. The LMP's still out in the front there. We have Shredder second and Assassin third. Jam in fourth. Drive in 5th, Leachy 6th, Sainty Boy 7, PS UK JP in 8th, LS Apex in 9, LS Carbon in 10. So that rounds out your top 10 there. I'm alert while I watch. Not a problem, mate. You're more than welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully I can find some battles going on for you guys to watch. Currently 3 of these painted cars on the grid. All running the same livery. I think there's 3 different models though. This will be a really long race this evening. Hasn't been any incidents at the moment though, which is always nice to see. Get the map up. Let's see if anybody's bunched up around the circuit. We've got a few guys back here looks to be bunched up. We never underestimate the people at the back there because they always make the best battles. End it. Yeet! Big yeets down the inside of Porcupine there from Viper the Boss. Doesn't get the move done though. Definitely licked it. Thought about sending it. Didn't get it move done. Let's see how these guys' fuel are doing. 75% fuel at the moment. Let's make our way back up the front here. We'll jump on board with... him. A very sideways carbon there. Stangman getting slightly wrong into the braking zone, just slightly out braking himself. Carbon looking really confident in that car there. You can see that it was power down, running out as wide as he possibly can to keep the grip there. Try and use each other's draft here. The Carbon really closing down on the back of Apex now as they approach turn 1. Bangman out braking himself. Manages to get it stopped in time though. Carbon's through on the inside of Apex there. I don't know if that was team orders or not. Doesn't look like it, so maybe just slightly out braked himself. These three guys running literally nose to tail at the moment. Bang Bang sending it down the inside of Apex there. Doesn't quite secure it though. I want to see what happened just there. Where is it? Let's get back on it. Hopefully there wasn't a major incident. There wasn't, but this is where I need to be at the moment. These three guys seem to be battling really hard. We'll stay on board with Eastang Man. As you can see in the background there, I think that was Yuku starting to get involved in this. These three are arguing amongst the positions, but that's allowing... Pretty sure that was Yuku. It was Yuku. So it's Eastang Man, sorry, and then it's Apex, and then Yuku. Yes, Yuku's involved as well now. Eastang Man gets the move done into turn 1, and as you can see, Yuku there, very late on the brakes, manages to get it stopped, but slightly run off into the grass. I think he might have just lost it there. Looks like we've lost Yuku just there in the background. We have. That's allowed Andy through. I think this is the place we need to stay on board with at the moment. These guys are battling really hard. Borders in staying around right in the middle there. Big bit of wheel spin there from Apex. Have a driver in the pit. Bangman looking for a move around the outside into turn 1. This is going to go one or two ways. Managed to get it stopped though. Up the inside for turn 2. Gets the move done. On the outside for turn 3. He's ahead. Gets the move done. Brilliant driving there from Stangman. Very nicely done. A well played manoeuvre there. Let me get the map up. You can see there's some guys pretty spread out now at the moment. Stay on board until the end of this lap. So your fastest car at the moment, DDM Jam with 186 miles per hour. Your fastest lap, LMP. I can't pronounce that. I do apologise. I'm going to say Amoeba with a 1:13.8 is your quickest lap time so far, and he was also your qualifier for first. You see, Stangman's getting a bit of a gap now between the two LS cars. Closing down on JP there. Next target. A little bit of a lock up into turn 3. Oh, hopefully we didn't just have a disconnect then. I will tell you, one moment. No, we don't. We don't have a disconnect. By the look of it. That's always good. But you can see that East Stangman now is really closing down on the back of JP. And he's got a big gap now between the two LS cars. See just how close he is getting to the back of JP now. I'm gonna say these tyres are starting to there's no tyre wear, but the fuel's getting light. It's on 50% fuel. A big lock up there, that's allowed one of the LS cars to get closer. You see them two LS cars just there in the background, but I'm going to get this map up and see if we can find guys that are slightly closer bunched up. We'll jump on board with 5th position of Sainty Boy in the Scooby-Doo car, the Mystery Machine. DDM Drive, closely on the back of this machine. Sainty Boy just getting on the grass there, that would have slowed him down slightly. Yo! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We have an FTC fan in the house. Oh, catching a curb into turn 1 is never a good thing to be doing. That almost went very wrong. You heard the car ground out as they hit the curb of Drive. That could have been very awkward, but Drive is really closing down now on the back of Sainty Boy. I may or may not be trying to get into FTC.
Jeff.
As in the team? What's your current gamer tag? Oh, it is Joba, isn't it? You was in my lobby last night. Sainty Boy running slightly deep into the hairpin there, but that's going to really allow Drive to get on the back of this now. Yeah, I thought it was. I remember because you was in the GT lobby with me last night. I'm just being an idiot. I do apologise. Hope you're doing well, though. Thank you for stopping by again. Do appreciate it. As mentioned, these guys do have a 55 lap race, and we're currently on lap 16. They had a rolling start of 1 lap, so technically we're only on lap 15 of the 55, so they still got 40 laps left. So a really long race ahead, but you know, there's been no incidents as such. Let's get the telemetry up for this car. Not allowing me to get the telemetry. Oh, there we go. He only has 42% fuel left. You see just how far ahead LMP is right now. He's got a good lead. And then we've got DDM Jam, DDM Assassin, and Leechy. And then it is Sainty Boy down in 5th position. Currently on board with. It's looking like we're going to try and see a move from Drive around the outside. Potentially looking for a move into turn 1. Right up under the rear wing of that car now. You done 100 of Daytona. DDM Drive is really trying to get this move done. And that's Leechy off. Leechy is off. That's going to allow these two past. Wow. Manages to get back on without losing any positions there. Drive is all over the back of Sainty Boy now. Question is Sainty Boy able to... Creamed with the 25 bits? Yeah, buddy. That's another entry. I'll add you to my entry list, good sir. There's a lot of numbers here. We see Drive get the move done on Sainty Boy. Next victim is Leechy. These guys are gonna have to pit soon. Oh, I must pre-warn you, the next motorsports game will be a further race teams possible trying to get their hand in the new motorsport. Well, there's race teams on Horizon. How are they meant to race on Horizon? Surely there's no circuits, is there? The driving aspect on Horizon is completely different to Forza Motorsport, though. Two completely different things. You can see Sainty Boy slowly dropping off the back of these two guys now, though. I'll get this map back up. And your leader is coming up to lap some vehicles. This is your race leader. Also your pole setter for qualifying. Oh, there's Team Wars on Horizon 4. Nice. Oh, yeah. From Stokey Joe. I don't have the emote on this this setup for my OBS. I will get it on, though. And that is your leader in the pit. Now, the pit is, at Miami Homestead is a bit of a pain in the arse. Because sometimes you go through and you don't actually stop. It just drives you straight out the other side. Like, I think it's just about to do it now. Yep. So Miami Homestead, he will have to pit again because it wouldn't have gave him fuel. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. Eastang Man is 7th. Normally the only way you can get to actually pit on the game is if you drive into the pit slowly. If you go in there on full throttle, it just drives you straight out the other side like it just done to LMP now. Denver Matters. How are you this evening, Joe? Get the map up quick. Going on around the grid. First. DDM Assassin. I think Forza might be broken. I think that really is DDM Assassin. Doing good, thanks. Commentary stream again tonight. I had a Warzone stream earlier today. Had a raid of 34. Wow, nice. I think the biggest raid I had so far was something like 60 something, and that was after the 4 or 24 hours. And then I went and raided Delta Live TV with something like 200 and something people I had in my chat at the time. I think it's around 200 and something. I know it's quite a lot. But yeah, I ended up having a bigger... Wowzers, yeah. So we had a massive amount of people in the chat that night. You know, 24 hours. A lot of dedicated people sitting by in the stream. Really appreciate them. We had lots of new followers. Lots of newer subscribers. Also got messaged by a few teams and organisers to stream their stuff. So, yeah, it's brilliant. Biggest raid is 81. Is that 81? No, 61. Wow, still a big number. That is Viper Boss off on the grass there. I don't know if he outbraked himself or he's allowing the guys past on the lead lap. DDM Jam is your leader. Assassin in second and Drive in third. So it's a DDM 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Leachy's remained in fourth. He's remained in fourth throughout the race so far, so it's been pretty consistent. Homestead is a pain. It is when you're driving NASCAR. Because they don't turn at the best of times. You know, they're only really designed for going left. They run all different kinds of chassis. If they're doing a circuit chassis, it won't be the same as what you'd get on an oval track. The oval track, they run a staggered chassis, so it's completely different. But still, at present, your leaders, DDM 1, 2, 3, as it stands. Sainty Boy in fifth there. We're still on board with Leachy in fourth. Slightly sideways, just catching the grass as he run over the white line there. Like Beyonce to the left. Yeah, pretty much. The drive just catching the grass there, and that's allowed Leachy to get slightly closer. We have a back marker now. I wonder if this is going to play into the hands of Leachy. But we've got a car coming into the pit there. Two cars in the pit. One of them's actually managed to make the pit stop though, but I don't want to leave this battle because it looks like it's going to start heating up now. See just how close Leachy is getting to drive now. Leachy right up under the back bumper of Drive. Currently on lap 23 of 55. I know it says 56 there, but that was to allow for the outlap of the pace car for the formation lap. See to the right of the screen there, the back markers making their way down the infield. And that is 3 cars in the pits. I wonder if that's actually going to allow him to stop though. It has. So let's make our way up the grid slightly. Go down actually. We'll go down to Shredder. See these guys that are just pitted, they're going to come out into traffic now. Have to be very careful on the exit of this. It's such a short pit exit. Assassin is out in first. Second is Sainty Boy. Third is LMP. Fourth is Shredder. Why is my thing bedinging at me? Oh, I hate Discord. It just doesn't stop bedinging. Fourth is LS Carbon. Fifth is DDM Jam. Sixth is Drive. Seventh is Leechy. Eighth is Andy. Ninth is Andy. Let's jump aboard with Andy, the organiser of tonight, making his pit stop. But I'm not sure if I actually allowed him to gain fuel there. Oh, it did. It actually managed to make the pit stop correctly. You know, as I said before, it's an absolute nightmare, this circuit. It just chucks you straight in and straight out the other side. It's a bit hit and miss. Actim, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that was a bit laggy there, wasn't it? What's going on? What's going on there? Bitrate's correct. Maybe it's just a glitch in the actual game. The bitrate's correct. Nothing else is open. Do apologise for the glitch there, people. So your race leader, LMP. Second is Shredder. Third is Jam. Fourth is Assassin. See, these guys are pretty close together again, so we'll have a look at that. Too wide on the embankment. Looks like... Oh, I thought that we were going to see a pit stop there, but allowing each other some room. I'll get this map out of the way. They head into turn 1. Leechy and Drive side by side here. Leechy looks for a move down the inside. Doesn't quite get it. And that is Drive on the grass there. Runs himself slightly out wide. Catches the white line. And that is allowed Porcupine to get it. Oh no, Porcupine is a back marker, but it's still getting in the mix. And that's definitely cost Drive some time there. Leechy running on the grass there as well. These guys must be like looking behind to see what's going on. And allowing each other to run up on the grass. Why is my stream being glitchy? I don't know. I don't get it. Nothing open. There's nothing that it should be glitchy for. Weird. It only has keeps having little spikes of glitchiness. Nope. Oh, get off. You get the map out. You see Leachy running on the curb there. Getting some wheel spin. A couple of guys down here starting to form. And then back markers. The race leader, bit of a distance now over second. Has a good lead over third place. I want to get on board with... Oh, Leachy gets it very sideways into turn 2 there. That has allowed Drive to get right on the inside of him. I was going to switch cars, but I'm now not going to. I'm going to stay right here where the action is at the moment. Side by side. They approach the hairpin. Oh, black screen. Potentially lost someone. That's a big black screen. Normally a sign of someone Viper the boss disconnected. That's really unfortunate. But still, these two side by side. They approach the embankment. Each defending the inside line there. I think these two are so close at the moment. There's literally nothing between them. There's a back marker there. Light contact made from Drive. Oh, didn't look intentional by any means by the back marker there. I do think these guys could have been a slightly bit more patient. Again, nothing intentional. Leachy sideways on the exit of turn 3. Both these guys getting extremely happy on the throttle out the hairpin there, spinning up the rear tyres. Both running the curve again on the exit of turn 1. Get this map up because I want to see what's going on around the field. Who's that up in the distance there? We have a car off at turn 1. Dainty Boys off at turn 1. It's cost him a few positions. That's allowed JP through and some of the back markers to get through as well. So he's now going to have to battle his way back through past these guys. And that lag is actually the game, it's not the stream. It's just come up on my my game. It's just glitched right out then. I do hope that these guys don't start disconnecting. So we're currently on lap 30 of 55, so there's just 25 laps left. There's been a couple of lead changes. There's been some really great battles going on around the field. Dainty Boy in the very brightly coloured car here. That is your, I think that was your race leader there. It was your race leader coming up to lap 9th place. Serious gap there over the rest of the field. Have a quick look, see what the top speed has been so far. 196 miles per hour from Andy K. So we'll make our way back around the grid. First, second, third, full. We'll jump on boat. Third is pitting, and so is full. So Assassin and Jam are both making a pit stop. Gonna allow Drive to pass them both in the pit though. Also Leechy will be passing those guys in the pit. And so will East Stangman. I think I will jump on board with Assassin. These guys are just exiting the pit. There'll be some battles going on. Make their way through the back markers. East Stangman just making his way into turn 2 there. A very sideway Assassin. Flipping the curb on the inside and slinging it to the out. That's a great looking paints on the grid. Oh, and that is LMP Vector. Get it slightly wrong there. Both the cars on the lead lap though, getting past without any issues. Very sideways East Stangman there. So you can see groups of cars forming. Some back markers and some on lead lap. Your leader is making his way past some back markers now. You see just how much of a gap there is between first and second. They are on opposite ends of the track at the moment. There's leading a half a lap, just over half a lap distance between the pair of them. Driving third. Leachy's still in fourth. Very consistent. Maintained the position throughout the whole race so far. Jam is in sixth. Assassin is in seventh. UK JP in eighth. Danger Boy in ninth. 10th is LS Carbon. 11th is Yuku. These two look pretty close together, so I'll jump on board these and see what's going on. Well, out of cold water, please. Water in the fridge. Yuku getting it on the grass there. Maybe pushing slightly too hard. Making a genuine little mistake there. And in the background, I think... Well, he managed to save it. I thought that he was going to be running off onto the grass there as well. There it is. Oh, that's right. That's cold. Nice. Oh. Get the map up. We'll have a little look what's going on. So we're on board with Yuku in 10th. We have a car pitting. That is the car of Scorpion. And your leader has passed Scorpion. And that is Yuku getting it wrong again into turn 1 there. Catching the grass. Second is Shredder. Third is Drive. LMP is really pulling a gap over Shredder now, though. You can see just how far ahead he is. Fourth Leachy. Fifth is Hangman. Sixth is Jam. Seventh is Assassin. Eighth is JP. Ninth is Sainty Boy. And 10th is still Yuku. That is still your top 10. I mean, I'm not really sure who to jump on board with. there's people so far spread out. That is Shredder throwing up the grass on the exit of turn 2? 3? Turn 2. 3. On the grass again. The Shredder looking to pass one of the back markers. That's a move done, nice and clean. Both cars catching the grass there on the entrance to turn 1. In quite a few cars getting it wrong into turn 1. I did mention at the start of the evening that it could be a problem area, and it's proved to be right. You know, drivers slightly out braking themselves or catching a white line that's just drags them onto the grass. So we're currently on lap 40. We have just 15 laps left. All the way down to Leachy. Get the map up to see what's going on. We have a car in the pit, and that is the car of East Angman. First is second. See just how far ahead first is now. Second is... Ninth and 10th seem to be very close at the moment, so we're jumping board with 9th and 10th. They seem to be like potentially having a battle go on here. Painted Boys running slightly wide into the turn there. We don't have too many laps left now this evening. Yuku, East Angman. We're on board with East Angman. Angman looks to be right up under the back bumper of Yuku there. Really putting on the pressure on Yuku. Gets the move done into the hairpin. East Angman is past. Very wiggly East Angman there. Yuku is not allowing him to get away though. He's right up under the back bumper. Literally nose to tail. They approach the start line. There's literally nothing between these two at the moment. Hopefully we don't see an issue at the tail one. East Angman runs out wide, allows Yuku just on the inside there. Guys are literally door to door. They are trading paint. You're chucking up the grass. In the background there, cars on the embankment making their way around to the start finish line. Angman gets power down nicely there, manages to pull a gap over Yuku. Who's that ahead of him? That is DDM Drive just ahead. Sainty Boy is in the pit, so that's going to allow Drive and East Angman and Yuku to pass. It wasn't Sainty Boy in the pit, I apologise. Forza just couldn't keep up, so Yuku is in the pit. East Angman, DDM Drive. I think I need to be here somewhere. I think this battle's going to start forming between these guys. Who's that just ahead? I think that was Assassin just ahead. I'll jump on board with Assassin. God, my God, it's so annoying. One of the back markers there off on the grass into turn 1. We've got just 10 laps to go when the leader crosses the line, and your leader is still a LMP. SRD Shredder is in second. Yam is in third. Assassin is in fourth. Fifth is Sainty Boy. Sixth is Leechy. Dropped a couple of positions now. Seventh is Drive. Eighth is Eastang Man. Ninth is Yuku. 10th is PSUK JP. 11th is LS Apex. 12 is LS Carbon. 13 is PSUK Andy. We'll jump on board with Andy. The Jam there looking to potentially call flags on Andy. If you want to get involved in the action, the link to their Discord is there, and the link just above is to my YouTube channel. I will be uploading this race to YouTube as well. I won't be able to do it for 24 hours though, due to my agreement with Twitch. But it will be up on the channel. That is Apex and Andy. Andy very sideways there on the exit of that turn, but that's going to allow Apex to just gain a couple of feet that he's going to need to try and make a move into the hairpin. Gets it done. Andy looking for the switchback. Can he get the power down early? He does. Manages to maintain the position. Lovely driving there. There is one of your lead cars looking to get past the two back markers there. He's going to be pretty patient. For a move down the inside. Doesn't quite get it done. Manages to secure the position ahead of Apex, and Andy runs wide, allowing blue flags, which is costing the position to Apex there. Drive also running wide. Very unsteady car from Drive there. Maybe getting the power down just too early and causing it to spin up slightly. Bit of a lock up there from Drive. Drive looking for a move down the outside of this back marker. Gets it done. That's Assassin there in the background as well. Apex and Andy door to door at the moment. Trading paint. Andy really looking for a way past. All over the back of Apex. For a move down the outside. Quite get it done. Still side by side though. See just how hard Apex was powering on then. You see the front end of that car really lifting up. You'll see the nose end of these cars dive down as they approach the hairpin, but Andy yeets it down the inside and gets the move done. Nice move there from Andy. Regaining the position over Apex. Decent cars there on the infield, making their way down towards the embankment. Right on lap 49 of 55, so not many laps left, just 6 laps left. Oh, that is your 2 lead cars off. It's a lead car of Drive and the lead car of Assassin, both off. Both your lead drivers. These guys are on the lead lap, and they both run themselves wide. Remember, Andy and Apex are on the lap down. So the guys that are on that lead lap, which are in 3rd and 4th, will be looking to be calling blue flags on these guys, but they're still racing. And that in the corner there was Porcupine. Sure if he's had an issue. Pulled off at the side of the track there. Drive running really high up against the wall there in the background. A very high line. Assassin really closing down on Jam now. Oh, Apex gets it wrong. Very sideways from Apex. That's going to slow Jam down. That's going to allow Assassin to close the gap. These guys are battling so hard. I don't want to move from this area. You've got the 2 leaders there. On the, well, not the leaders. They're on the lead lap. Teammates. And it's Assassin and Jam arguing amongst themselves. They should be working together, ideally, to try and gain some time. 2 wide around the embankment. 2 wide as they approach the start line. Assassin just ahead into turn 1. And that is Apex running wide into turn 1. That's very wide. That's going to allow Andy to get a bit of a gap. On lap 52, there's 3 laps to go. 4 laps, sorry, well, 3 because it's only a 55 lap race, but 56 on the lap counter there. I'm going to get the map up, see if there's anything going on around the circuit. So your leader. Get on board with these guys down the back here. It looks like they're arguing a little bit. Everybody's so spread out, it's hard to jump on board with people on the same lap that are close to each other. Mustang Man and JP, there's a massive gap between these guys. Assassin and Jam still pretty close together. Potentially see these guys closing up. So that would be the car of DDM Drive, Leachy, and Mustang Man. You can see they started to shut up a little bit there, so I'm on board with Leachy. A really solid drive from these guys at the moment. There's no issues. There's been no cautions. It's been a really clean race. See a couple of cars making driver errors into turn 1, but that's to be expected. It's a difficult turn 1 there. Going to it at such high speed. See the rear end of that car wiggling under the brakes there. Your leader, your race leader, LMP, is on lap 54. So your leader is now on lap 55. Look for the... Get the map up. First and second are really close at the moment. Are we going to see a move being made on first place here from Shredder? Is Shredder going to attempt to get a move done? See just how close these two are. This is the final lap. We'll stay on board with this with the two lead cars at the moment. Potentially see a move being made from Shredder here. Got a few turns to go. There's a couple of back markers in the way as well. JP moves across to let the lead cars through. Shredder right under the rear wing of LMP there. You can see just how close these two are. Potentially going to see a manoeuvre made on LMP here into the hairpin. Sends it down the inside. This is a fight for first position now. Your leader currently is so close. Switching between first and second is a lot. It's a race to the line now. This is going to be such a close race to the line. Shredder is your lead car as they approach the line. Shredder is going to take the win. Shredder takes the win on the last lap, the final lap, takes the win over LMP. LMP led the whole race there. A couple of back markers getting caught up with the lead drivers. The AIs are an absolute nightmare on this game, but what a race between these two on the last lap. Brilliant driving. So your race winner, LMP Shredder. Second, not SRD Shredder, I do apologise. SRD Shredder is your race winner. LMP is second. DDM Assassin is third. DDM Jam fourth. Fifth is DDM Drive. Sixth is Leechy. Seventh, Eastang Man. We're jumping board with some of the back markers at the moment. So we're jumping board with JP, who's currently on the last lap. You can see in the background there, the AI is just taking drivers out. They're an absolute pain in the arse. I'm not sure if it's worth these guys next round maybe adding an extra lap and then pull over on order to allow back markers to continue their race without being interrupted. I know it's something that we do at the moment in the GTTC. It works really well, so maybe that's something that maybe help these guys, you know, not get taken out by back markers, because it can be frustrating for these guys. So LS Apex, what a finish! Thank you, do appreciate that. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. That's a very backwards LS Apex across the line there. But these guys have been brilliant throughout the night. Been lots and lots of good battles going on. If one of you guys wouldn't mind saving the replay, that'd be much appreciated, and then share it and let me know. I'll make up like a little highlights video for you. Gives me something to do. I'm just teaching myself how to make them, really. I did drop the link to my channel in the chat above. Poggers. Yeah, the racing's been absolutely amazing, so fair play to you all. I'm not sure if you heard what I said about the adding the extra lap. It's something that we currently run on the GTTC. Obviously, because we've got the mixed class, it helps to not get taken out by the AIs. We just asked the GT drivers to pull over on the lap before. Thank you, Charlie, much appreciated. In the order that they cross the line. And that allows the back markers to continue their race. So I don't know if that's something that you guys might want to actually look into, you know, to try and help it out, make it a bit smoother for the back markers. But yeah, I appreciate everyone stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoy the YouTube channel as well. I've been trying to promote it a little bit, but it's a bit difficult, a bit slow. I think I've got a few followers on there now, so... if you guys wouldn't mind sticking around, I'm going to go and raid a channel. I'm going to see who's live. And I'm going to go and raid someone else. You know, show someone else a bit of support. I have online... Who do I have online that I'd like to go and raid tonight? Let's go and raid. This guy. Copy. Let's go and raid this guy. This guy is fairly new to streaming, I think. Things alright. I was watching him the other night. Been playing a set of Corsa. If I do this and then do this. There we go. Yeah, as I say, well done to everybody tonight. Thank you everybody stopping past the stream. Please save the replay. And I'm going to go and raid this guy and show him some support. But yeah, thank you everybody, and I'll speak to you all soon.
Oh, Seb, go, Seb, go!
Jasper Shoemaker's is
Seb,
coming.
go, Seb, go!
Jasper Shoemaker's is coming.
Whereabouts on track are you?
Schumacher.
Schumacher.
Seb, go!
No, we wait for Josh.
Seb, go!
Whereabouts on track are you?
Walk straight.
Well, I've got
Oh,
damage,
okay,
Seb,
okay.
so
Just stop.
I'm gonna go do it. I'm
Can't
gonna.
Just stop.
I'm gonna go do
Do you want to come back to pits? Cause I'm only going down the front of the first straight. Come back to pits. Cause I'm only going down the front of the first straight. I want to just carry on. I want to just carry on. What, are you coming out the pits now?
I am. I am.
We're 30 seconds behind you.
Right, I'll slow down.
30 seconds. Oh my god.
Heaven Le Mans. Heaven Le Mans. Heaven. My steering just got off. Were you like? My steering just got off. Drive straight, Sam, or was my steering just fucked? Drive straight, Sam.
You what?
Was my steering just fucked, or were you like driving into me?
I've gone back to the pits again.
Were you like driving into me?
I've gone back to the pits again.
Right, come on, Seb. Proper hat.
Hang on.
Right, come on, Seb. Proper hat.
Hang on. Oh, Seb, for fuck's
Right, that was
sake.
Seb.
Oh,
Hey,
it's
fine,
finished
you
then.
can't
Go,
hit.
that was Seb.
Hit.
Can't
You
finish.
can't hit.
That was Seb. This is my. See? I learned that from Donington. See? I learned that from Donington.
Last corner.
Yeah.
Last corner.
Yeah.
We've got 2 minutes to do this.
I was genuinely so scared because I had a I was genuinely so scared because I had a forward all behind me.
What happened? Oh, was this like last call where you dropped the wheel? What happened? Oh, was this like
Yeah,
last
How did
Pulled
that?
me out.
Oh my god. No, no, no.
Yeah, you
How did that?
pulled me out.
Oh
Where
my
do you-
god.
How did you do that, John?
It's not an issue.
We have 2 minutes to do it.
Oh, hang on. No.
We have 2 minutes to do it.
Oh, hang on. No. Oh shit, I imagine you were waiting. Go. Oh shit, I imagine you were waiting. I've got a bit of damage, but it'll be alright.
Yeah, Seb got a little bit of damage.
Fuck's sake,
Seb
Sam.
got a little bit of damage.
Go.
Hold on.
Someone's coming. Someone's coming. Someone's coming.
Oh no, where was
Someone's coming.
Oh no. I've got. You've got some damage. Let's get that fixed. Got some damage.
Oh,
It's still overtaking him. Oh, no.
Oh, for fuck's
Still
sake.
overtaking him. No right.
Oh,
I've got
for
no right
fuck's
to.
sake.
guys, we've
My
got
left
a
is-
minute.
my left
We've got
is
a minute
fine,
to
it's
do
all
it.
that-
We've got a minute to do it. We're not gonna make it.
Josh, I'm at full loss right now, and I'm just going straight.
Guys, we've got a minute to do it.
Straight. Look,
Guys, we've got a minute to do it.
watch. This is me turn left, and and then full lock right, and then you turn left, and then full lock right.
We don't have a minute, do we? We don't have a minute, do we? What's that spender? What's that spender?
Help. I'm stuck. In the wall, stuck.
Oh no.
Do
I
you
cannot.
wanna,
There's no.
do you wanna do a
Wait.
master hack
I
or
cannot.
not, or just carry on doing bathroom?
Let's do a master hack.
Do what
No,
master? What, set one up?
I want to see how much you can turn my wheel on this straight. Hold on. I want to see how much you can turn my wheel on this straight. Hold on. I want to see how much you can turn my wheel on this straight.
I've got 30 seconds, so I'm making it. I've got 30 seconds, so I'm making it.
I'm making the jump, mate. I'm making
missed
the
it on
jump,
your
mate.
stream.
Huh?
I missed it on your stream.
12. 12.
No, I did not make that.
Ah, yeah, I got
No,
it.
I did not make that.
Ah, yeah, okay, I did not mentions.
So you know it kind of dips off to the left.
Yeah.
So you know it. I braked just before that. So you know it. I braked just before that. A braking point.
Right.
A braking point.
That's where I braked. Exactly what you said. I just couldn't get it stopped. Exactly
Alright.
what you said.